When was the last time you baked a cake? You probably started with a trip to the store to buy butter, eggs, and flour. Once you have your ingredients and your recipe, you're ready to make some magic. In today's video, we are going to talk about what you need to build a Forge app. When you download the Forge CLI, you'll already have all the ingredients, plus a few recipes or templates you need to get started. First things first, what is the Forge CLI? The Forge command line interface, or CLI, allows you to create and manage your app from the command line. It's designed to get you up and running quickly and easily, even if you've never built an Atlassian app before. Every Forge app runs in Atlassian's cloud environment. If you are familiar with writing serverless functions using Lambda, using the Forge CLI to build an app will feel very familiar. The Forge CLI supports JavaScript and runs on Windows, macOS, and Linux. In fact, it's super easy to install, so you can get writing, running, and deploying your app code right away. So, why do we have it? Well, in the past, when a developer, just like you, wanted to build an app, they had to set up and manage all of the services you needed to run it, like the databases, message queues, load balancers, virtual machines, container orchestration, monitoring, and we are probably forgetting a few. In comparison, we like to make building an Atlassian cloud app as easy as possible. There can be a lot of decisions to make before you ever even write a line of code. We want to lower the barriers standing between you and building something awesome right away. The Forge CLI creates all of these backend services for you automatically, leaving you with more time and headspace to focus on the thing that really matters, building your app. Forge is also configured to work seamlessly with Atlassian products and services, so you never have to waste time hooking things up under the hood. It provides easy methods for authentication, processing events, and building UIs. You can also be sure that your backend is configured securely to protect customer data in Atlassian's secure environment. In addition, Forge also automatically keeps the data and operations of one person using your app separate from your other customers, a concept known as tenant isolation. The Atlassian docs can walk you through installing the Forge CLI, but it's so fast that we can cover the process super quickly. To use the Forge CLI, you'll need to have installed the latest stable version of Docker and Node.js. Then simply type npm install -g at forge/CLI. Once installed, the Forge CLI comes with a bunch of useful commands to help you build and manage your app, and you can get started right away. Once you've installed the Forge CLI, you can create everything you need to run an Atlassian app by running a single command: Forge Create. When you run Forge Create, it automatically builds 3 environments for you: development, staging, and production. Environments are where you deploy your app, so you deploy the app to one of these environments by running Forge Deploy. Once an app is running in an environment, you can then install it from that environment onto an Atlassian site using the command Forge Install. Wanna see under the hood of your app? No problem. Running Forge logs will show all your app logs, and you can configure it to show you more or less information in the logs, whatever you need just in that moment. You can always go back and review the logs. Another useful Forge feature is tunneling. Tunneling runs your app code locally on your machine via the Forge CLI and Docker. It's super useful for debugging and means you can make quick changes and see how they look in real time without having to redeploy after each one. And how do you do it? That's right, just a single command: Forge Tunnel. Forge CLI is waiting for you. We can't wait to see what you build with it. Now you're a CLI expert. Use it to skip the setup and go straight to writing code. Be sure to subscribe and stay tuned for our next Forging 5 episode on manifests and modules.